1 John 5:1, we read that everyone who believes that Jesus is the Christ has been born of God. Listen to that. I'm going to read it one more time. Everyone who believes that Jesus is the Christ has been born of God. John Stott, the English Bible commentator, writes this: the combination of present tense, believes, and perfect tense, has been born, is important. It shows clearly that believing is the consequence, not the cause, of the new birth. Our present, continuing activity of believing is the result, and therefore the evidence, of our past experience of new birth, by which we became and remain God's children. You believe because God brought life. You were Lazarus, dead, and Jesus came and said, live. You came alive. Our response to receive Jesus is dependent on Jesus first making us alive, and then our reception of Jesus is proof that he did make us alive. That's the theological answer. Experientially, as God pulls the darkness back and gives you new birth, what does that look like? Friend, that looks like suddenly your heart begins to click on. At one point, God, frankly, was boring. The Bible, boring. Church, boring. I mean, heck, maybe church is boring to you right now. But at a certain point, something happens to you. Jesus does not seem like an idea anymore. He is not an abstraction. This is not just something that your parents are doing for you. He grips you like a person. He grabs you by the collar and he shakes you and he says, I have life. I have life for you. And you want to yield to him. And all I want you to do now is to yield. Receive him. Just fall down and accept what he has to offer. Receive him, and you will have life.